Well, hello everyone, and welcome to your Taurus full moon lunar eclipse release and let go astrology energy report and guided meditation for October 28th of 2023. I am Susan Saucier, your spiritual intuitive coach. Please note that this report is for everyone. If you know your birth chart, you can look to see where Taurus is, and it will help you know what area of your life you may be working on during this time. If Taurus is your sun, moon, or rising sign, you will probably feel this a bit more deeply. First, I want to say a quick thank you to everyone for tuning into this channel. And if you're new to this family, welcome. I hope you will enjoy this content. And if you do, please hit the subscribe button, notification bell, share with others, and leave a comment. For my current subscribers, I want to make sure I always let you know how important you all are to me, and I really am grateful for each and every one of you for continuing to support me in this channel. Now, if you're interested in going directly to the guided meditation, I've placed a timestamp in the notes below, and if you're interested in what you may experience in your world over the next few weeks, well, let's talk about that right now. First, I'd like to talk about the negative and positive aspects that you may find showing up in your world, either from other people or even within yourself, whether you are a Taurus or not, because the energy is coming from that moon and it is bringing it up to the surface. So some of the negative aspects that you may find yourself experiencing are feeling, a bit lazy, stubborn, jealous, dependent, imbalanced, possessive, and materialistic. And some of the positive aspects that you may encounter with the Taurus full moon are feeling generous and trustworthy, determined, logical, very understanding and kind, feeling organized, and having extra patience. Now, let's talk about the Taurus full moon lunar eclipse. Since this is a lunar eclipse, it's important that you understand the depth of the energy surrounding this full moon. In other words, it's time to shed some more layers. I know, it feels like we've been doing quite a lot of that lately. It's time to shed those limiting beliefs and old junk that you have kept hidden even deeper in your closet, that you know in your heart still needs to be released. The energy before and during and after can feel a bit intense, especially since this eclipse is representing an ending of a timeline that started around November of 2021. So take a moment and think back around that time frame and what storyline was playing out in your world at that time. What obstacles and challenges were presenting themselves that may help you to be better equipped for what's coming up now. No matter what you were experiencing back then and what you're going through right now, just know that you have reached an ending point, and you should be proud of yourself for who you are at this moment. Everything you've gone through has been bringing you more self-awareness of your strengths and your weaknesses to help you line up to your true, authentic self and to be on the path that you wish to embark upon. Eclipses really make the energy around you very intense and can definitely feed your emotions and cause them to boil over and feel very extreme. Now, this is only to help you see and feel and accept what you've been avoiding. It's almost like you can't run from it. You should have more clarity from this as well, even if that means having to take ownership of your role in whatever it is you're going through. No blame, just really sitting back and understanding that whatever's coming up, it's for you to examine and heal and to understand. And if that includes things that you may have done without beating yourself up, just take ownership of where you could do better and where others may just be on their own journey and why they are acting a certain way. Now, this Taurus eclipse is the last one in this cycle, so therefore it's quite potent, with a lot of power to create change and endings, even if they are not of your choosing, but they are for your highest good. If you have been working hard to end something in your life, that could even be a habit, or a relationship, whatever, how you speak to yourself, could be so many things. This is a great time to let the universe and the full moon energy assist you in making that ending come about. This is a time to surrender and not try to push against the energy of this cycle coming to an end. You've been working so very hard over the past few years. Think of this like when you were completing a long assignment that really made you go above and beyond to achieve what it was you were aiming to achieve. And finally, you see the light at the end of the tunnel. And even though you are about to walk into the light, there's one final adjustment needing to be made in order for you to achieve the goal. This is similar to that in which you are being guided to take everything you've learned about yourself, your inner world, and to use that wisdom and knowledge going forward. This requires you to release something or someone, or even, again, a bad habit or old beliefs that need to be released at this time so that you can move on the path that will take you more into your true self and what you desire. Scorpio energy is pretty intense during this time as well, causing some emotional upheavals and, once again, pushing you to let go of something in order to make room for something new. Scorpio is known for death and rebirth, transformations, and a time of renewal and expansion. You may find yourself dealing with some very uncomfortable emotions as you embark on this journey and step further into the light. But instead of becoming lost in your shadow, be willing to take time to forgive, and that means yourself and others, to make peace, to release the heavy energy that you carry, to notice where you may be holding on to resentment, where you may be holding on to guilt, anger, frustration, and just recognize that that is a very low vibration, all of those, and they are unnecessary baggage that you've been dragging along with you. Now, I know many of you have been really working hard on releasing a lot of that baggage over the last year, and it's almost as if there's this lightness to you, but there's also something keeping you and pulling you back a little bit to what's familiar. Again, remember, the subconscious mind loves patterns and habits. So even though you're trying to embark on this new journey, your subconscious mind is going to keep trying to bring you back to what's familiar, even if that's kind of yucky stuff. So it's up to you to recognize this and say, no, I'm going to create a new pattern in my life that involves me letting go of that heavy baggage once and for all, so I can make room for the wonderful new beginnings that are waiting for me. Since Pluto is active, you may witness some intense struggles and power trips that either put you in a position to recognize the lesson involved and react accordingly, or you could become lost in the battle and have to repeat the same lesson again and again. This can also be a turning point in our world where death is needed for rebirth to take place. I know we've got a lot going on in the world right now, so just understand that when you hold the vibration of love and light, you are supporting all areas of the world way more than you realize. Because I know that there's some outrageous conditions and circumstances, and if you let yourself get too caught up in all of it, you'll find yourself stuck as well and become really focused on fear and anger, and that's never good for anyone. So again, I'm going to remind you, one of the most powerful things you can do when you feel like you're just this one person and how can I help? You can. Let your vibration fill up with love, healing, and peace, and light, and then let that energy go out to the world as a collective. The more of us doing that, the more we will create a change in a positive way. So in closing, it's important to really take time in nature as well, because Taurus is an earth sign, and being in nature was going to help you ground and keep you more in alignment. I want you to notice what keeps coming up for you and what keeps you calm and what stirs up your emotions. During this lunar eclipse, you're going to want to rest and take care of you by nurturing your inner child and making sure your little one is comforted and not falling victim to fear and anger. Fear will only deplete your immune system and hold you hostage. Turn on your vibration of love and gratitude, and you will find yourself breathing easier. Since Jupiter is known as the planet of expansion and is very active during this time, you may find yourself feeling bigger than normal shifts in perspective, as well as the possibility of overcompensating or overreacting. So take your time in how you respond to others and how you respond and talk to your inner self and your inner child, because he or she is listening always and feeling the emotions that you are providing. Taurus is a sign related to abundance, and Jupiter is known for abundance, so therefore you may find yourself with a lot of opportunities and even financial gains that come into your life out of nowhere. And sometimes it requires something unexpected to fall away that can feel really extreme and difficult. But that's the only way that you're making room in your life for the new beginnings and opportunities to show up. No doubt you're all feeling something pretty big with this Taurus-Scorpio eclipse cycle being completed. Take a deep breath. You have worked hard and have accomplished so much more than you realize. When you look back to November 2021 and to who you are now, no doubt you see and feel a tremendous amount of change within yourself. So be adaptable to change, as endings are happening and new beginnings are taking form. As you know, I'm going to be honest with you, so it may be a bit of a bumpy ride. But in the end, you will be able to look back and understand how it all needed to happen in order for you to step more into your true, authentic self. You are stepping into a new future of evolution, which has required you to evolve at a faster pace. So you may also feel that things are really happening so fast, it does feel a bit out of control. This is when you surrender and just go with the flow. Shine your light brighter and let yourself emerge as the butterfly spreading its wings. You're ready to fly. Remember, my friend, you are an incredible spiritual being living a human experience. Life on planet Earth, it is quite a challenge. However, even with all the obstacles that have been on your path, you still show up. You'll always be given the opportunity to step out of your comfort zone, to take risks, and to listen to your intuition. Be open to that and know that you are always equipped to handle everything you came here to experience. Because whatever has been your biggest challenge in your life is exactly what you came here to learn and overcome. And you are, again, equipped to do so. Always remember that you are more than your pain, more than your scars, and more than your fear, because you truly are amazing. If you enjoyed this message and found it resonated with you, please hit the like button and share with others and leave a comment. Now, if you're interested in preparing your space for the full moon, there's a link for that below as well. And if you're ready to enjoy your full moon guided meditation, well, find a comfortable place and let's begin. Begin by closing your eyes and setting your intention, connecting with the energy of the full moon, and letting the full moon know you are grateful for the lighted path that is before you, which is helping you to clearly see what adjustments need to be made and what you are ready to release. Now take a nice, slow, deep breath in through your nose and release through your mouth. Once again, breathing in through your nose, new fresh clarity, and releasing through your mouth the old stagnant energy that no longer serves you. Let us join together in love, peace, and harmony
as we gather together, embarking on this journey and connecting with the full moon as we prepare to cleanse and release what no longer serves us. We ask to be embraced in the highest vibration of pure divine love, pure healing light, surrounding us with safety and protection always. And we ask Archangel Michael from the south, bringing in the element of fire, to join us on this journey as we burn and release what no longer serves us. We ask Archangel Raphael from the east, offering us the element of air to bring healing as we reclaim our power and let go of blocks and limiting beliefs. And we ask Archangel Uriel from the north, bringing in the element of earth to give us a solid foundation upon which to build our dreams, providing us with stability and balance in our lives. And we call upon Archangel Gabriel from the west, bringing in the element of water to shower down upon us pure cleansing, white light, clearing away old wounds and washing away past issues that hold us back, and supporting us as we sit with our emotions, aligning with our true authentic self. As we gather under this beautiful full moon, we also invite our spirit team, guides, angels, and helpers to be by our side as we embrace the opportunity this full moon is offering us. Now recognize that this full moon is symbolizing the end of a chapter in your life, shedding light upon the things and situations and behaviors that need your attention so that you can let them go. This is a healing process of purging and releasing and letting go. Please remember to drink plenty of water when your session is complete. This full moon is also illuminating the things and people in your life that may be interfering with your spiritual growth and enlightenment. So right now, give yourself permission to be open to the light of the full moon and the messages that are being presented to you. Know that this is a great opportunity where you purge and release whatever you do not wish to take with you into your future. As you take in another cleansing breath through your nose, releasing the stagnant energy through your mouth, begin to feel your body relaxing even more deeply into a peaceful state, knowing that this is your time to heal, your time to purge, your time to release and let go of any stress, anxiety, and worries. Begin to feel them simply lift up off of your shoulders out of your mind, drifting up and away from you, drifting up further and further away from you into nothingness. Know that you are safe and secure, and your spirit team is surrounding you with loving, healing light. Now begin to see in your mind a beautiful path unfolding before you. The full moon above is shining its bright, illuminating light, and you can clearly see the path before you. Notice that this path is specifically just for you and you alone, and it is created by your spirit team to bring you the safety, the love, and the healing that is needed as you release and purge. As you walk slowly along this beautiful path, begin to notice a gentle breeze caressing your face. You can smell the scent of beautiful flowers, and you can see all the stars lighting up the sky, surrounding the bright full moon. You notice tall trees on either side of you as you walk along the path, feeling the velvety grass so soft beneath your feet. And as you come to the end of this path, you suddenly find yourself in a large, magnificent meadow. The full moon is shining, guiding you to a soft, large blanket awaiting your arrival. And as you sit or lie on this blanket, you find yourself looking up at the full moon and all the bright stars, feeling at peace, knowing that this is a powerful moment where you are here to heal and cleanse and rejuvenate your physical body, emotional body, mental body, spiritual body, and energy field. Taking in a nice, slow, deep breath, releasing and letting go. You are now ready to proceed with releasing everything on your list, stating out loud or in your mind, I am now releasing everything on my list. This is my intention. I am ready to let go of what no longer serves me. I am washing away the fears of yesterday. I now release myself from any obstacles that are in my path. I now choose to forgive, knowing that I am setting myself free by doing so. I am now free from all these things, situations, and people that no longer serve me. This is my intention, and I am choosing to let this go. and it is so. Now allow yourself to bask in this loving energy of the full moon as it vibrates healing energy onto you, assisting you in letting go and releasing, guiding you and helping you purge and wash away all painful memories, washing away and soothing heartache, releasing and dissolving physical pain, helping you let go of anger and grief, dissolving guilt and shame, and removing any limiting beliefs and blocks that have kept you stuck. Know that while you have endured many challenges, they have allowed you to gain so much wisdom and insight in the process. Understanding that choosing to hold on to memories and negative situations and people that weigh you down will continue to keep you stuck. Set yourself free. It's time. You are ready to move forward and release any negative, heavy energy right now. Say these words in your mind or out loud. My heart's desire is to be filled with love, happiness, peace, excellent health, prosperity, and abundance. And at this time, it is my intention, and I am choosing to heal every part of my body and my mind as I embrace this love and healing energy from this beautiful, vibrant full moon. Now begin to see in your mind everything you have written on your list. Notice that it is no longer bright and colorful. Notice that it has now become smaller and smaller, and you can barely see the words that you have written down. The list filled with everything you wish to release has now begun to move further and further away from you. Further and further away, no longer having any power or control over you. And as you look out into the distance, you can see this tiny speckle, smaller and smaller, until you no longer see it at all. It is gone. It is done. It is over. It is released and dissolved. You are free. You are now ready to embrace new positive beginnings that will empower you and fill you with joy and love. Place your hands over your heart This signifies that you are cleansing the old and opening up space for a healing to take place in all areas of your life. Know that as you bask under the beautiful, vibrant, healing light of the full moon, you are also choosing to make any necessary changes that are needed in order for you to move forward on your path. Say these words out loud or in your mind. I am choosing to love myself. I am choosing to honor myself. I now give thanks and gratitude to the full moon, to the universe, and my Creator. I now give thanks and gratitude to my spirit team, angels, and guides for being with me on this healing and nourishing, rejuvenating journey. I am so grateful for this cleansing and release, and I now have room and welcome in beautiful new beginnings that are manifesting in my life, and it is so. Thank you. Thank you. Now find yourself leaving the beautiful meadow, walking down the beautiful path, and finding yourself back into the present moment, knowing that you have released and you have cleansed and you have let go of what is no longer needed in your future. When you are ready, you can either continue to drift off into a wonderful deep sleep, or open your eyes and enjoy the rest of your day.